This is part 2 of what is strength. And today I want to talk to you about why, if all you're getting out of your physical training is physical benefits, you're missing out. Anysia, what do you mean? What I mean is this. If you go to the gym and all you get out of it is a good sweat, all you get out of it is feeling better or getting stronger physically, you are missing out on so many opportunities to train as a person, to train your mind, to train your emotions, to train spiritually, and to train socially. Even if you're training by yourself, there can be a social element if you have accountability. But I want to talk primarily about the mental, emotional, spiritual aspects that can come from a good training program. But what matters most is your approach and your mindset. So when I go to the gym, I'm not coming out of it going, yeah, that was a great workout because I sweated a lot. Yes, I've got a muscle pump. Yeah, I want those things because I am training my physical body. But I want to come out feeling mentally stronger, mentally more aware of who I am, my thoughts, my confidence level, the things that I say and do under pressure. Because training in a gym environment is an amazing place to face fears, to discover what stories you're telling yourself, what words you use when you're approaching something that scares you. And in that environment, you can develop mental and emotional fortitude and resilience that isn't as easy to build in other places, because a gym is often a much more safe environment for working on those things. For example, I used to say all the time, I hate the squat, I hate the squat. I would not look forward to lower body days unless it was deadlift heavy. And I stopped doing that. And I actually stopped doing it a while ago, but I really stopped believing it and saying it out loud about a month and a half ago. And I've got training videos on here that show you what happened when I stopped saying I hate this lift and I walked up to the bar with gratitude. And it was an amazing transformation in my squat and how it felt. Because I approached it, when I approached the bench press, because I love the bench press, when I approach the bench press, I have this sense of gratitude. I get to do this thing. I love this. I am a good bencher and I know it. And those are the things going through my brain. And I appreciate the feeling of the bar in my hands and the weight on the bar and the bench itself. And there's just this whole sense of sensory engagement with the bench press because I love it. And so I'm aware of a lot of things. But going up to the squat, which I haven't liked in the past, I would get the bar on my back as fast as I could. There was no appreciation. There was no anticipation. And there was no sense of excitement. And all of that showed up in my form, and it showed up in my performance. And when I walked up to the bar this one day, and I'll put a link to the video in the description, I walked up and I put my hands on the bar, and I experienced in that moment gratitude that I can squat, that I can do this, that I'm a good squatter. And I have all the leverages to be a good squatter. And I have a coach who knows my capacity, who said, you could be squatting 300 now. You could be a 400-pound squatter. And so instead of walking up to the bar and like, oh God, I have to do this lift, I walked up and I put my hands on the bar and I was just like, I am a good squatter. I like this lift. This is a good lift for me. And when I got under the bar, everything was different. Just like on the bench press, I felt the weight and I felt how it was sitting on my back and I felt what my body was doing and I was suddenly engaged. The only thing that changed was my mindset and the story I was telling myself. I was willing to be aware. I was willing to engage. Now, there was a fear factor for me of the squat. I'm always afraid I'm going to fall on my butt. And, that's just gravity, right? You've got weight on your back, gravity is going to take you to the ground. But instead of approaching it with fear, I approached telling myself, hey, I am a 400-pound squatter. And right now I could squat 300 pounds. This is X amount, and I don't even remember what the amount is off the top of my head. And so I can easily squat this, and I have a spotter. And in all of that awareness, in the awareness of the fear, in the awareness of the stories I was telling and the words I was using, everything shifted. And it has stayed shifted. My squats improved immensely, and my ability to get to depth improved immensely. That is mental and emotional resilience at work in the gym. Because if you watched video 1, what is strength, you'll know that I came into the gym a mess with a lot of emotional and mental health issues and physical issues. And I learned to overcome triggers, to build a healthy sensory diet at the gym. I overcame a lot of fears because it was a safe place for me to engage with the things that triggered and frightened me, and to reframe fear. But if you're never doing something that pushes your limits, if you're just going in to break a sweat, leave, and check off exercise off your list, then you're missing so much, because you can learn a lot about yourself. You can change stories that you tell yourself, and then you can carry that practice and those patterns you're developing in the gym outside the gym to other places. So outside the gym, when I started facing fear, I started with awareness. Look, I'm afraid and I know it. But look at what my body is doing, what my mind is doing to prepare me to face this challenge. And I learned those disciplines in the gym, and they changed everything. So next time you're in the gym, come with full awareness. Awareness of how you're thinking, how you're feeling, how you're approaching the different things you're doing. Try new things. Try things that take you out of your comfort zone, that maybe are uncomfortable, but you've always wanted to try, and then work through the emotion. Work through the stories you're telling yourself that say you can't do it. That's what the gym's about. So that when you leave, you are stronger in every single way. I hope this helped you. And I hope that the next time you go to the gym, you come out feeling audaciously courageous and ready to face life. Have a great day.